So hello guys, today I will be solving this question, this LeetCode question. I think this question is offered in last contest and I have not given that contest. But after that I have solved that question one time. Okay, so today I will solve that question again. So what is the question is telling? The question name is check digitorial permutation and you are given an integer n. The number is called digitorial if the sum of the factorials of its digits is equal to the number itself. Okay, so question number 3848. Digitorial meaning is sum of sum of back actual number. This is the meaning of digitorial. Means suppose you have given here I think some okay. Determine whether any permutation of n including the original order from a digitorial number. Okay. Return true if such a permutation exists, otherwise return false. The factorial of a non-negative integer x denoted as x um, factorial is the product of all. Okay, this is the factorial dimension of factorial. I think you know it, so I am not repeating that. And a permutation is the you can say 1 to 3 is the permutation of 3 to 1 and is the permutation of 1 3 is all other permutations. Okay, so example n is equal to 145. Okay, suppose n equal to 145, so we have to take the all digits factorials. Okay, 1 factorial is 1, 4 factorial is only 4, 5 factorial is 120. So these are all the factorials, and if I add all these 1 plus 24 plus 20, then we can get 145. So 145 for the input 145, n is equal to 145, the output will be true because we are getting the exact same number that is in n. Okay, so this is the point. This is this same thing written which I have told you. Okay, so example 2 n is equal to 10. Example 2 n equal to 10. So 1 factorial is 1 and 0 factorial is also 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, not equal to 10. So for this is true and this is false. Okay, done. And also mind that suppose there is given a number that is 451, and if you are doing the same thing 5 4 and 1's factorial, so you will get the number as 145. This 145 is not same as 441, so the output will be false. Okay, so let's do the question and first copy that. Okay, so we are given n and we have to output boolean. So at first take the n as string. Okay. At first uh, answer equal to 0. We are we will be storing the answer in answer means this number. Answer means this number, the number which will we get after the addition. Okay. So answer is equal to 0 at first. We have initialized the answer, and then while in not equal to 0 means we are at first. Okay. In last digit, suppose n is equal to 145, then we will be getting 5, 4 and 1 in the reverse order. Like at first 5, 145 modulo 10 is equal to 5, and 14 modulo 10 is equal to 4, 1 modulo 10 is equal to 1. So we will be getting these numbers like this in modulo 10. Okay. And after that uh, we have to delete the last number. So how can we do that? 145, you can get the 5 by 145 modulo 5. But after the operation, after you got the 5, you have to delete the 5 from n. So what we will be doing, like n by 10. If you do 145 by 10, then you will get 14. So we will do by 10. Okay. So we will get the and okay, but answer answer plus equal to last digit. Okay, we have to calculate the factorials. So I am using the by default the inbuilt function of factorial from math module because that is more efficient than a normal user defined function. So answer plus equal to math dot factorial every last digit. Okay, we have got the last digit, and now just one time print the answer and check this is giving right output or not. I'll defining a object for solution. Okay, and after that call the function solve dot. We have to give the input in. Okay, suppose 145. This is giving 145. Okay, suppose 541. This will also be 145. Suppose 10, 10, 1 factorial 1 and 0 factorial 1, that will give me the output as 2. Okay, so this is great. This is great. Delete that. And suppose I have to check the initial number before, sorry, uh, what here is telling that if the output in the answer, this answer is same as the n at last, means after you have got the after you have got the sum of all factorials, then you have to check the n with that sum. If you get the same thing like 145 and 145, then you can output as true, otherwise false. So we have to store the value of n somewhere. Suppose n is equal to n. Okay. And we have to check with m, not with n, because n is now 0 after the while loop. So suppose mm, if answer equal to n, answer equal to n, return true, because this is a boolean function. True. Else return false. Okay, so okay, we have to print that. False. For 10, this will obviously be false. For 145, this will be true. For 541, this will be false. This is great. Okay, then we can submit the answer. Here, you don't have to submit the driver code. Okay, so we submit the answer. This is accepted and submit. Wrong answer for 415. Why this is giving wrong answer? Suppose 415. 415. For that, factorial of 4. This is giving 145, but this is obviously be false. Output false, but expected true. So what can I do? Actually, this problem is already happened in my first term, so I'm just retrying that so that you can understand how the problem is solved. Digitorial of the sum of the factorial of which digits is equal to the number itself. Determine whether any permutations of n, including the original order, forms an original number. Forms an digitorial number. Return true if such a permutation exists. Okay, then we can write a check. That is, suppose this should be false, but why this is not false? Why this is true? 415. So we can sort the after we got the thing, like here is not given like 451 is false or like I don't know. I think 451 will be true because return true if such a permutation exists. 451 is a permutation of 145. So 451 will also be 451 will also be true. So what we can get? So what we can do? We can do a thing like convert the integer, the 451, to a string and sort that and compare that with the sorted input string or sorted in. So what we can do, answer equal to is square of answer and sorted. Sorted is answer. Okay. So answer is given n equal to rotate string of answers. So this this is accepted. So this is the answer.